So, today I'd like to talk to you about a topic that's important to me, and that's gun safety. Okay? Gun safety, what is gun safety? Well, it encompasses a very large area, but for the purpose of this discussion, I want to narrow it down to proper handling, correct shooting personal protective equipment, or PPE, and storage safety. Okay. First and foremost, a gun is a tool, and just like any other tool, you have to treat it with respect, and you have to understand how to use it. There's a right way, and there's a wrong way to use it. So, as far as proper handling goes, there's some real basic rules. Don't point at anything you don't want to shoot. If you decide you're going to shoot something, make sure you know what's behind your target. If you pick up a gun that you're not familiar with, don't attempt to use it without learning how it works. Keep it clean. Just like any tool, if you treat it right, you learn how to use it, it'll work just fine for you, you'll be just fine using it. You'll be safe, everybody around you will be safe. PPE, personal protective equipment. These items are meant to protect you while you're using a gun. Hearing protection is always really important. Gunshots are very loud. DangerousDecibels.org says that the average gunshot is anywhere between 140 to 190 decibels. All right, that's well above the threshold that causes immediate hearing loss. So, take simple steps to protect yourself. You can get little foam rubber earplugs. These are cheap, readily available. You can even go to something more high-end and get yourself a set of nice, cushy clamp earmuffs. Eyewear. Safety glasses. You can pick these up at any gun store or Home Depot. This will protect your eyes from dust, flying debris, fragments, shell casings. If you can't see, you're not a safe shooter. Little things like this will it'll make your experience a lot more enjoyable and safe for everybody around you. And the last point I'd like to talk about, it I think doesn't get enough attention, is gun storage. Okay, where do you put your guns when you're not using them? The CDC, the Centers for Disease Control, said that in 2013, 66 kids were killed by unintentional firearm discharge. 66. And the vast majority of those happened because a child was able to get their hands on a weapon that was not properly secured. Now, there's a lot of ways to go about this, but the two I want to talk about is proper storage and gun locks. Steve Sinelli, he's the president of the National Shooting Sports Foundation. He said that nearly all firearm accidents that occur in the home are preventable if the homeowner takes simple steps, and proper storage is the most important of those. If you can't keep your gun in a gun safe, keep it in a gun box, something that's lockable. Good place to keep your gun, and keep it safe, and keep little hands off it that aren't supposed to use it. Another great item is what we have here. This is a gun lock. They make these in all different shapes and sizes, relatively easy to use, and when installed properly, will prevent the weapon from being used. This, used in combination, makes sure that nobody who's not supposed to use your gun gets to it. Yeah. In closing, firearms are fun. Going to the gun range, spend time with your family shooting. It's a good time, but they're dangerous and they demand our respect. With a little bit of education and just being mindful of what you do, we can make gun safety internal and easy to remember. Thank you.